Operation Cloudburst.
Oh, there's Welkin using the flare gun. The personnel tab, the weaponry tab, the glossary tab. Yeah, thanks. That's cool and all, but like... Alright, a lot of things just unlocked. So, I guess let's have a gander at some of them. Personnel. This is a collection of people. Oh, some background info. Interesting. If anyone's interested in anyone in particular, let me know and we'll have a look at it. I am interested in Martha's baby. Oh my god. What a terrifying child. Yeah, if you're interested in anything, let me know. I'll be sure to look at it, because I'm not particularly interested in any of this. Weapon, not glossary, that's okay. Don't need that info right now. Weaponry. That's also probably just background info. Okay. Anything going on back at, base camp? Yes, please do return to headquarters. What is the war cemetery? Yep, those are dead people, alright.
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
Who the fuck are you? Obi-Wan Kenobi? Like...
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
I mean, you can pay your respects to people you don't know.
Oh. Then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Shut the fuck up, Welkin.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
For some reason.
I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Yeah, not many 18-year-olds would ordinarily be a leader, but I had a tank, so what could they really say?
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced.
Correct.
One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge
Well, 2
responsibility.
people almost did already.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
Oh, thank you, Palpatine.
An order, sir? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war.
He's a ghost.
I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though.
He is a fucking ghost.
I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly.
I want to teach you so that you're not woefully inexperienced anymore, but at the same time, you're too woefully inexperienced for me to teach you.
Now, let's see. I'll teach you healing request today.
Really, do we not just know how to call for healing?
Use it to request a medic to heal a single allied unit's wounds.
Whoa, that's wild.
Well, what is your decision?
No, I'd much rather they bleed out right next to me. Whoa, that's so expensive. Get the fuck out of here.
I see. I suppose it was too soon for you.
No, that's daylight robbery. I already know how to do that.
I
And you're
hope
charging
you meet
that
again.
much.
Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Alright, is it because you're a ghost? Is that why you just hang out in a fucking cemetery? Alright. Castlefront Street.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today?
Nah, it's been like 5 minutes since we last saw each other.
Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on.
Great.
Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly.
I suppose that's a pretty good name for a publication, I'll give you that.
Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say?
I did not ask that question, no.
Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything.
And why do they not censor you, precisely?
And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall.
Somehow miraculously escapes censorship.
Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this. Out of sight from those government goons.
Isn't this the Capitol?
I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
You have to, like, go to where the fucking thing is made to read it. You can't just get one. Weird. Okay, what's going on? Yeah, I'm not particularly interested in this, so feel free to pause and read these if you care, because I don't particularly. As sweet as lore is and whatnot.
And while you're here...
Oh, please, no.
I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people.
Right.
But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started?
Does no one other than me have any fucking capital in this world? I have to pay for the military's R&D department and this newspaper?
I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you.
I'm an idea man, you know? Like, I don't know, like, what it's gonna be about. I don't know who's gonna write it. I don't know anything, really. I don't know when it's gonna get published, but I had the idea, so you should probably invest.
See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already. So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
I mean, I fucking guess. Why not?
Thanks a million.
I don't even get anything for it.
I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially
New
after you hear
editions?
headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike.
Like, you're gonna be putting out new editions of the book? Is that what you're saying right now? Like, in a week? Unless you mean editions of the fucking paper.
I'm counting on you out there, Welkin.
But we were
You need to
talking
keep
about
me
the book,
supplied with
so...
exciting material.
Cool. Alright.
Squad 7's suppression of the enemy camp on the West Bank gave us the foothold we needed.
Because heaven knows once you kill like 5 soldiers, that's it. That's all you need.
Now we'll join the Army's vassal battalion in Operation Cloudburst to take back the bridge. Militia
That's like
forces
that
will
sounds
take
like a
point,
brand name
crossing
for
the bridge
gum.
And attacking the eastern camp.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead.
No. Crossing the bridge requires crossing the bridge?
What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the Army on
Probably
this?
somewhere in the ballpark of fuck and all.
The plan calls for the Army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridge.
Oh my god, it's red shirting. They're red shirting us. They're like, oh yeah, we'll send them in. And they can do whatever. And then we'll go in while they're tired.
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
I know how you feel. I felt that way when I was a militia foot soldier too.
Oh, you felt that way when you died?
But sometimes being a soldier means taking on tough missions, even dangerous ones.
Understood.
Look,
Captain.
all I'm saying is, we've got like 3 tank guys, 1 tank. they've got at least 4 tanks.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Faldio. Reaching that bridgehead by ourselves is... it's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Captain Virat, may I go observe the area around the bridge?
Observe it? I don't mind, but what do you...
Welkin!
Chill out.
Sergeant Melchiot, what is it?
Oh, sorry to interrupt the meeting.
We're finished, it's fine. Now, I assume there's a reason for your visit?
Did you not call us here?
Yes, Captain. Welkin, I mean, Lieutenant Gunther, the squad, they're at each other's throats.
What?
Welkin's like, we are?
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but I couldn't.
Oh, I see. Alicia wasn't there and she barged in. Okay.
You want me to break it up?
I thought it was like Welkin left and Alicia was like, oh no, I've suddenly become clingy.
I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to just let him have it out.
No.
Let them have it out? You can't just ignore them.
Yeah.
I'm not ignoring
Yo.
them. I think it's important that they say what they're thinking.
Look, Welkin, I'm gonna tell you now, I know ahead of time that it's blatant racism. I don't think that's gonna stop.
Butting heads over differing opinions can be one way to bring people closer together.
Welkin, they're huge racists.
Well, but that may be, but I still...
Who cares if they kill each other?
Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right.
Welkin's just like, I'm not listening.
Now get a move on, sir.
Hey, Alicia?
The way his hat sits on his head upsets me so much.
He's got his hands full.
It's all part of growing as a team.
Ah, racism. It brings us together. I mean, it looks like they're just having a staring contest.
What's going on here?
You really have to ask, Lieutenant? It's either her or me, pal. Who let her in anyway? You really think I'm gonna work with a dark hair?
That's a shit
She'll
insult.
blow us all up. Besides, I can't stand the stink of her. Her type's got a bad reputation and everybody knows it. No Darksons allowed. You hear me?
Oh yes, I've heard everything you have to say. But I'm still a human being the same as you. Besides, no evidence exists to substantiate what you call the Darkson calamity. It's a myth.
Excuse me? So what, you're calling me stupid now?
Okay, boss man. We won't fight alongside no Darkson. What about that catch?
I'll have you court-martialed.
Another thing we ain't doing is taking orders from some hotshot.
I mean, I'll just have you court-martialed. It's fine.
All right, fine. Now listen and listen good. I'll have that bridge back in Gallia's hands in 48 hours.
Huh?
Now, if my plan fails, which I doubt, then I'll resign. And Squad 7...
Can you do that when you
all
get
yours, Larkin.
drafted?
But if my plan works, you'll take my orders and like it.
Your funeral, boss man. You sure about this?
Yes, I am.
I've got it all covered. If I fail, I'll just go back to that plan A. Alright, good talk, guys. Sub-episodes, marked with an asterisk. Often telling a side story. Not necessary. No penalty. Perspective. Good stuff. Ah, the plan.
Welkin?
Yo.
What's up?
What's up? You just made an insane promise, that's what's up.
I'm sorry, Welks. I shouldn't have argued. This is all my fault.
Don't even worry about it. It's not your fault they're shit at slurs and racism.
It's nobody's fault, Ace. It's a war. We're all on edge here.
Alright, now, let me tell you whose fault it actually is, though, right? Not to point any fingers, but Largo and Rosie are kind of the problem.
And this mission certainly isn't helping. It's little wonder the troops are upset.
Didn't we only learn about it 4 minutes ago or so?
That's why pulling this operation off is the perfect way to bring the squad together.
That'd be great if it works. But how can you possibly hope to take back the bridge in just 48 hours?
Well, that's the hard part.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Aha!
Ah.
Huh? Aha, what?
I was hoping, but there they are. Isara, Alicia, think you can do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
You follow me?
Oh, we don't get to know.
But that's... Is that even possible?
Well, Ise, think you can make it by tomorrow?
Yes, I'll get to work on it now.
Do you think we're gonna Trojan horse it?
All right. I'll trust you on this.
Thanks, Alicia. Well, let's get started.
Okay. Feel like we're about to Trojan horse it.
All right, let's hear this brilliant plan. And it's too late to back out, boss man. You got that? So let's hear it.
We're going to strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
Whoa, hold it. You're asking us to die for
If
you?
I can't lead, no one can.
One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river. We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
Oh, come on. Is this just some game to you, boyo? Swimming a couple of foot soldiers over there ain't gonna do much if we got no tanks.
I have a horrible feeling I know what's about to happen.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. Isara?
Oh, I don't want to hear about this.
I fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant
Of
meshes to
course
allow
you
for
have.
submersion.
Of course you have.
It will only hold for a few minutes, but it should be enough to cross.
Hold on just a sec. Ships come through here. It's gotta be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
We are standing on that, yes.
Missile reed, a tall aquatic plant found in the estuaries of some rivers.
I'm about to get really upset.
I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow. Shallow enough for a tank to drive across. Trust me on this.
I'm getting really upset right now. I'm getting a little bit triggered.
First, the Edelweiss will cross over and clear out any Imperial patrols on the shore. Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to
There's where
follow
the
by
flare
boat.
comes in.
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.
Welkin, we're gonna die. We're gonna drown in the tank. We are gonna drown in a tank.
Something?